So, I'm going to talk very briefly about how and what I'm packing for a rather open-ended, rather confused, rather exciting and thrilling trip abroad or anywhere for that matter. Let's go through some of the basics, the most important stuff. Underwear. Gotta have fresh underwear. I have 5 pair. Gotta be comfortable. We'll get to wash them even in a train station sink. They'll get washed. Have 5 t-shirts, 5 pair of socks. A secret that I've always, long underwear. Train stations, walking the streets, very windy. Even in the fall, long underwear will help you because you'll be surprised how quickly you can get cold, even in fairly nice weather outside. I never travel without an American flag. This is my favorite. This was my grandfather's flag. I take it wherever I go, particularly abroad. On that note, I should mention that at least one of my t-shirts is always American themed. A obnoxious, patriotic, tie-dye t-shirt is one of my shirts. Hey, you gotta be proud, you know? Pair of athletic shorts, important for beating foreigners in basketball, showing them that we too can play the football, and also good sleeping. Also, related to the long underwear, gotta have a pair of gloves, pair of warm hat. Again, you'll be surprised how cold it can get, or how cold you can get. Simply warm up. On that note, have a long sleeve tee, have a heavy sweatshirt, 1 towel. I try to make a nice towel. Can also serve as a blanket if necessary. 2 pair of pants, so one of them I'll wear tomorrow. But denim is good, and also a kind of a sturdy, workmanlike, industrial green color. Sean and I are both of the mind, always bring a small bag that you can just kind of carry around during your tour, even if you just stuff it in your bag when you're making the actual travel. Rain jacket's fairly important. Again, keeps you warm. You gotta keep yourself dry. If it rains, you can be miserable real fast if you can't keep yourself pretty dry, or as dry as you can be outside if you're wandering somewhere. A rain jacket's pretty important. Documents. Have my passport and this travel pass that I swear to God I will not actually wear around my waist. That's always important. So you make sure you bring a pen. I always bring a fork, actually. This is true whenever I travel. I bring a plastic fork and go on a plane, and you never know when you're eating. I've been given food and not had a utensil, so I always bring a plastic fork. And I always bring, in my toiletries, a small toiletry bag, but I also bring a lighter and matches, which are now legal in planes. Having the ability to make fires is always a good safety plan. I do bring some Band-Aids. I'm not a big Advil user, but you bring Advil. And I do bring a roll of medical tape often. Same thing. It can serve many purposes. That's for medical. And I bring some tampons. But that's just for me.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, have your boarding cards out available. Group 1 is now boarding. And now I'd like to invite Group 2.